So once you have come up with all of your ideas of the main things that you could actually write about, then you need to decide which one of those ideas you are going to write about, or you think you could write about. So Luke decided to choose space, and the things that he wanted to talk about are all of these things related to space. So that's the second thing that you would do. You would write down your topic here, and then you would try and think of all of the things that you could write about, such as Mars is in space, so maybe your story's about going to Mars. It takes a long time to get there, the time it takes to get there. There might be problems on the way in your spaceship, such as the oxygen might go down. There might be some explosions on the spaceship. There might be a problem with the energy or the fuel. There might be a black hole somewhere that is coming to get you, perhaps. Luke wanted to talk about some explosions that happen in space as well. He also wanted to make sure that in his story it included lots of information about the spaceship, how big it is, what type of spaceship it is, how fast it is, and what it's like to go into space for the very first time. Once you have got this down, then you decide which sequence you're going to write your story in. So I'm going to ask Luke to help me with that now. So Luke, what do you think you would need to write about first from this work here?
You'd want to write about thinking of going to space for the first time.
Okay, so maybe this one here is number one. Which colour shall I? I'll use this colour here. So this one here might be number one. Then what might you go to in your story?
Going in a spaceship.
Going in the spaceship, number two. Good. So you sort of planned what you're going to do for the first time. Maybe build the spaceship. I don't know. Get trained up.
Yep.
Then you're going to talk about the spaceship.
Or go into it.
Yep. Go into it and talk to us about what's in there, perhaps.
Yep.
And what might you talk about?
How long it takes to get wherever you're going.
So you might want to have a little bit of a paragraph on how long it takes to get there. Yeah.
And then Mars would be number 4, because you're talking about what the place is.
So you're talking about what the place is.
And
that you're going to.
Then explosions.
This one here?
Yep.
And what would you want to talk about in terms of explosions?
Asteroids coming somewhere.
Coming towards the ship?
Yep.
Or towards Mars? Or
I don't know.
you're not sure? Okay, all right. But you'd want to talk about that.
And then problems.
And the problems on the way, perhaps?
Yep.
Or when you're on Mars?
Yep.
What about the black hole? Do we want to put that in there? Because we don't have to. It's just an idea.
Black hole should be number. I don't know. Yep.
So what we might do is we might just put a question mark for the black hole, whether we want to put that in there or not later. Okay? All right. So that is the next sequence.